Essential questions every tenant needs to ask before renting a property in Dubai. As a tenant, it's crucial to be well informed about your rights and responsibilities when renting a property in Dubai. In this podcast, we'll cover a set of essential questions and detailed answers to help you navigate the Dubai rental market with confidence, taking into account the latest regulations from the Real Estate Regulatory Agency, RERA, and the Emirate of Dubai's law. Order 26 of 2007, regulating the relationship between landlords and tenants in the Emirate of Dubai. What is the lease contract, and what does it include? The lease contract is a written agreement between the landlord and tenant, detailing the terms and conditions of the rental arrangement. It should include a description of the leased property, the purpose of the lease contract, the landlord's name, the property's location, the term of the lease contract, the rent, and the payment method. All lease contracts related to real property subject to the provisions of this law must be registered with RERA. What is the term of the lease contract? The term of a lease contract must be specified. If the term is not specified or impossible to prove, the lease contract will be deemed valid for the period specified for rent payment. Where the term expires but the tenant continues to occupy the property without objection from the landlord, the lease contract will be renewed for the same term, or for a term of 1 year, whichever is shorter, and under the same terms as the previous lease contract. What is the rent and payment schedule? The rent is the specified consideration the tenant will be bound to pay by virtue of the lease contract. The payment method should also be determined. What is included in the rent? Ask your landlord if any additional costs, such as utility bills, maintenance fees, or community charges, are included in the rent. Make sure to clarify this before signing the lease contract. What are the security deposit and refund policy? The security deposit amount cannot exceed 2 months' rent, and the landlord must return it within 15 days after the lease contract ends, provided the tenant has fulfilled their obligations under the contract. What are the maintenance and repair responsibilities? The landlord is responsible for maintaining the property's major components, such as the electrical and plumbing systems, and must provide proof of maintenance and repair records. Tenants are responsible for minor repairs and maintenance of their belongings. What are the rules regarding early termination of the lease contract? Tenants can terminate the lease contract early by providing a notice period of 30 days, but they may be liable for compensation to the landlord. The landlord can also terminate the contract with a notice period of 30 days for valid reasons, such as non-payment of rent or breach of contract. What are the rules regarding subletting? Subletting a property in Dubai is generally not allowed without the landlord's written consent. Violating this rule can result in legal consequences for both the tenant and the subtenant. What are the rules regarding entry to the property? The landlord or their representative can only enter the property with the tenant's consent, except in specific circumstances, such as emergency repairs or inspections. What are the rules regarding dispute resolution? If a dispute arises between the landlord and tenant, they can seek resolution through the RERA's special tribunal for the settlement of disputes between landlords and tenants. What is the role of the Real Estate Regulatory Agency, RERA? RERA is the regulatory body responsible for regulating the real estate sector in Dubai. It oversees the registration of real estate brokers, property management companies, and other real estate professionals. Tenants should ensure that their landlord or property management company is registered with RERA. What are the rules regarding Ejari registration? Ejari is the electronic tenancy contract registration system in Dubai. Both the landlord and tenant must register the tenancy contract with Ejari within 30 days of signing the contract. Failure to register can result in fines and legal consequences. In conclusion, being an informed tenant is essential for a successful and hassle-free rental experience in Dubai. By asking these questions and understanding the answers, you'll be well prepared to navigate the Dubai rental market and protect your rights and interests. The information provided by the context is mainly about the functions and powers of RERA in regulating the real estate sector in Dubai. If you have any further questions or need clarification on any of the points covered in this blog post, please don't hesitate to ask. We're here to help you with any inquiries you may have. Stay tuned for more informative blog posts on the Dubai real estate market. And don't forget to follow us on social media for the latest news and updates. Disclaimer: the information provided in this podcast is for general informational purposes only and should not be considered as legal or professional advice. We recommend consulting a legal or professional advisor for specific advice tailored to your situation.